Hi, I'm George. Welcome to MadEV. Today, let's talk about BMW and Mercedes. The news is that those two created a joint venture for a new charging network in China. Each hold 50% share. They plan to build 1,000 high-power charging stations with 7,000 charging piles by the end of 2026. But why did these two economists team up on charging? Why didn't they bring Audi along? And can this strategy really step up their charging game in China? Allow me to break it down. Normally, old-school car makers like BMW and Mercedes do not accept a project that burns through money. If they did, the CEOs would be soon fired. But building a super fast charging network is one thing they can't skip, and it costs a fortune. That's because having their own fast charging stations and giving customers an exclusive service is a must for high-end brands. Yet, these are not only expensive but also need a very long time to be profitable, causing massive financial pressures. And here is how massive the pressure can be. In China, a 4-pile fast charging station costs $400,000, including the purchasing, installation, and the permit, which makes building 7,000 piles $700 million. That's just the construction cost. There's also service and maintenance. Here's an example. TELD, the biggest fast charging service provider in China, currently operates 495,000 piles with a 210 million debt and a 16 million loss over last 3 years. Apparently, it's better to do this necessary but money-losing business with like-minded partners. About this, Ola Källenius, CEO of Mercedes, once expressed that given the huge cost of electrification, car makers should join forces instead of fighting on their own. Actually, charging collaboration is not something entirely new. Back in 2017, BMW, Mercedes, Ford, Volkswagen, and Porsche established a joint venture called Ionity. Later, Hyundai and Kia also joined this alliance. As for why Audi wasn't included this time, well, it's because Audi already took the lead in 2019. Audi's parent company, Volkswagen, formed a joint venture called CAM's New Energy Technology with FAW Volkswagen, StarCharge, and GAC Motors. Currently, they have built 1,500 fast charging stations and 7,200 piles. Some might ask, why didn't they find existing charging networks to work with, like Tesla that has over 11,000 piles in China? In fact, many companies were already doing this in North America, such as GM, Ford, Mercedes, BMW, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Polestar, Hyundai, and Lucid. But actually, the real reason behind this is the domination of Tesla's North American charging standard. However, these automakers did not give up. 7 of them joined forces to build a new charging network and deal with the monopoly. Clearly, because they do not want to hand over the control. Automakers also feel the same towards Chinese market. Unlike all the different standards in North America, there's only one in China, which is more convenient. What's more, building fast charging piles will receive backing from the government. From January to November 2023, more than 3 million piles has been built, and more than 8 million new energy vehicles were sold, a 1 to 2.7 ratio. According to the government plan, the car-to-pile ratio will have to reach 1 to 1 till 2030, so at this pace, it's still not fast enough. And by then, it's projected that there will be 64 million new energy vehicles in China. Given that there are only 8 million piles now, we will have to fill a 56 million gap. Plus, both land and electrical capacity, vital for building charging stations, are finite. Those who can secure their first will have an exclusive advantage over later competitors. Therefore, the collaboration made Mercedes and BMW able to share the cost and the resources. Judging from the situation, high-end automakers will be more motivated to build their own charging networks in China than in North America and Europe. What sets EV apart from ICE car is the ability to be a mobile energy storage. When auto industry is tied to energy industry, the traditional value chain will be reformed and a new value model will emerge, and the charging network is a crucial link in this model. The whole thing just made EVs more complex instead of simpler. So the electrification is pushing car makers stop fighting on their own and forming alliance, marking a new beginning in the auto industry. Do you think building their own charging network is promising? Let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time.